How's it going, everybody, and welcome to another Wakai comic production, where today I'm actually going to bring you guys one of my favorite things to do on a weekly basis, one of the things I look forward to the most, and that's the new episode of Dragon Ball Super. I'm going to be bringing you guys a review for it. Now, this week, we have episode 93, You're the 10th Warrior, Goku Visits Frieza. Now, that title actually has a lot of hype in it if you really want to look at it that way. Goku Visits Frieza. The way that I look at that can be either a good thing or a bad thing. Personally, do I think that it's a good move? I mean, I'll go ahead and be blunt about it, ladies and gentlemen. No, I don't think that bringing Frieza to the Universe 17 is the smartest thing to do. Goku's been making a lot of silly decisions lately, and I mean, this is a shonen anime, you know, and Goku's the main character. He's gonna do something that's gonna turn out to work properly. It's happened before. It's happened in Dragon Ball Z, you know. Goku's not the smartest person in the world, but all his decisions have run together the team that you see now, you know, and his team is a bunch of badasses. So, for what we see from Goku, the things that he does, at least they work out in the end. So we'll see. Speaking on Frieza, I'm not really too happy, to be completely honest, because his replacement of Majin Buu is it's weird and it seems out of place, to be completely honest. Majin Buu already was removed from the first tournament that they had with Champa, and people were upset about that, but they hyped up Majin Buu so much, and we'll talk about that later when we get into, like, you know, what's going on in the episode, because I want to also talk about my favorite thing my favorite event of the episode, and that's we actually got to finally see the transformation of the legendary Super Saiyan Kale. Epic stuff, you know, pretty just really we knew we were going to see a female legendary Super Saiyan, but we had not actually seen the transformation actually take place. You know, we had seen Kale in her base form, and she's just a timid little girl, and you just don't really see it. But like in the training that that Caulifla has with Kaba, you know, the Super Saiyan, she shows that Caulifla has a masterful, she's mastered Super Saiyan, and it seems that Kaba has as well. You know, they're going back and forth, you know, turning Super Saiyan and turning it off. But, you know, the legendary Super Saiyan Kale, we just don't actually see her doing anything. We actually get to see in this episode she attempts to go Super Saiyan, and she attempts the method that Caulifla uses, which is I don't like it either. I'm just going to be frank with you guys on this review. The method of pulling all the energy into your back, essentially gathering all the energy into your back, the tingly feeling that is what they call it. I'm not a fan of that. And Kale tries that method. Doesn't actually work for her. But anger is another method, rage, and Kaba starts to make fun of her, calling her a useless Saiyan, you know, an unworthy Saiyan, you know, he calls her all type of stuff, and that rage is what fuels her to actually reach her Super Saiyan transformation, which is the legendary Super Saiyan transformation, akin to Broly's, like exactly pretty much like Broly's, and she's so similar to Broly to her method, in what control, she's like, almost like a mindless Saiyan, and she just wants to kill Kaba the same way that Broly wants to kill Kakarot, you know, Goku. And it's actually pretty cool to see. It's like we're getting to see Broly from the non-canon movies brought right over into canon in pretty much a seamless way, without just bringing Broly in and making it seem clunky, you know, and I have to commend them for that. Kale is turning out to be, she's probably going to be a lot of people's favorite character here soon, and I'm so eager to see her in the Tournament of Power, because she looks powerful, man. She mollywopped Kaba. Wrecked him. He couldn't do anything about it, like knocked him out of Super Saiyan in one hit, and it took what looked to be a Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla, and if she's done that, then that's another thing I'm gonna have to be angry about. If she went Super Saiyan 2, I'm just not okay with that, because it took Goku and Vegeta so long, and it took Gohan, you know, the rage, but she does it, and that's what eventually knocks her out. She doesn't actually fight her, it's just seeing her, you know, kind of stops the rage that's burning inside of Kale. But we get to see so many similarities between Kale and Broly, not just appearance, you know, the way that she powers up when she makes the ki blast in her hand, and the way that the whole screen goes green for a second. All those things are akin to Broly. She's just like Broly put into the screen, and it's awesome. Another thing with Goku that we have to, Goku, man, his decision making, I'm just not sure about it, dude. Like everything that he's been doing so far just leaves a weird feeling in my gut, like, dude, you're wrong, you know, like it's not it's not registering with me, man. Like, I know Goku's not the smartest dude in the bunch, but he's just making some really weird decisions. And this decision as of late, the decision to include the ultimate bad guy, the Emperor of the Universe, Frieza, onto the team. You know, he just throws him a jersey like, hey man, we need a 10th, bro. You need to come in and play. Like, I understand the desperation and everything like that, but man, Frieza just does not seem like a team player. He's not a team player. So we get to see Frieza, you know, back in his own little personal hell. You know, his little wonderland, of course. And it's funny that his like hell is like what a lot of people would almost consider heaven. Kind of like Deborah, if you remember when they showed him in his hell. It was, I mean, they sent him to heaven basically as his punishment. So we get to see him down there, and it's actually the artwork and everything is nice. Like the scenery of his hell is pretty cool. We get to see Goku and Frieza have a conversation about the Tournament of Power and how Goku offers Frieza a chance to get out of hell for a little bit. He's like, hey, wouldn't you want to get out of here, man? Even if it's just for 24 hours. Frieza, of course, wants to get out of there, dude. He does not want to be in that pod stuck up there. At least he doesn't have the little bears, you know, and stuff, and doing that parade. So eventually, Frieza hears the deal. He's like, okay, how do I get out? Goku's like, look, if you fight for us in the Tournament of Power, we'll let you out for 24 hours, you know. And Frieza, dude, like I said, he's not a team player. And eventually he's like, oh, what if I refuse? And Goku's like, well, you know, it'd be, you know, kind of messed up. So Frieza just refuses, you know, just to be kind of a bad person, you know, lack of a better word. And Goku just like, all right, he's like walks away, and then Frieza's like, no, come back. And he accepts to fight on the Universe 17 with one condition, that Goku brings him back to life afterwards with the Dragon Balls. Foolish. It's foolish and it's stupid. And if Goku actually goes through with that and actually brings Frieza back to life, that would be an insult on all the people that Frieza ever killed. Like, I'm not mad at Frieza. I like Frieza as a character, man. But Goku just has to have more common sense than having Frieza on the team is enough. And everybody is shocked. You know, the whole team is already shocked, including the viewers. But like, bringing Golden Frieza onto the team, who's a powerhouse who can wreck everybody besides probably Gohan, Goku, and Vegeta. You know, he's killed Krillin, bro. Like, they're gonna be on the same team, bro. Like, it's just funny to think he wrecked Piccolo, and just for all of them to be on the same team, what he did to Gohan, bro. Like, I guess if you need another fighter, I mean, go ahead and grab Frieza. I mean, we know that Goku can body Frieza himself, though, so that, I mean, they can keep him in check, especially Goku now. You know, he has the Kaioken buff plus the training, and we already know how Frieza got butt stomped into the ground by Vegeta. Vegeta pulled over to that boy, got out the car, and did him like Sonny did Carlo in The Godfather, stomped him down, boy, if anybody knows about The Godfather. So, basically, the synopsis of the episode was Caulifla apparently is the Super Saiyan master of all destruction. Am I happy about that? Not necessarily, no, because we had to see our boys struggle, and I don't mean boys as in like gender boys, but like we got to see Vegeta and Goku and Gohan and all them struggle to attain that transformation. Trunks had to struggle to attain the Super Saiyan 2 transformation, and even the Super Saiyan 1 transformation, they had to suffer through loss and pain. But I love the Kale Super Saiyan, Legendary Super Saiyan reveal. I love it. I love how she turned into a Super Saiyan. I love her hatred for Kaba for no reason. It's just all very Broly-esque, and I love how she's just so much like Broly. The induction of Frieza into the Universe 7 squad, I'm not very happy about, because we don't get to see Majin Buu, which I was very excited about, especially after getting to see him fight in the preliminary rounds. It sucks, man. He did all the training. He went into Slim Buu mode. We were eager to see that. But, I mean, bringing Frieza in might be the better choice in the end. We don't know. I just want to thank you guys for watching. The way I felt about the episode, I mean, it was a cool one, not the best. We'll see what the next one has to say. But thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter at YoungKami93 and like us on Facebook. You guys are the best. See you later, and I'm out.